been a while, YouTube. It's really been a while. Been a bit MIA. Going to explain what's been going on, but now I'm back. Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Dan Beasley, and this channel is all about inspiring intentional discipleship, helping you go deeper in your faith and living it out in the world today. And in this segment of A Vicar's Life, you're following me around as I just taking my collar off actually, show you my life as a vicar and the things that we get up to. But over the last few months, since July, I haven't done any videos. And it's just been like a bit weird, but I needed a break. And with coronavirus and all the stuff going on surrounding that, my time and my effort had to go into running this church and doing a lot of things for the church. And I did a lot of online services for the church. And I work part-time here. And I started in this church, this beautiful church, in December last year. It's actually today is a year since I got my license to be here, and we're coming here to grow this church, and so a lot of effort went into the work that I did, and I just lost energy doing a lot of other things. And YouTube was one, and YouTube was always like a hobby and showing a different side of my life, but I wanted to take it more seriously this year, but because of coronavirus and all that, it completely changed everything. So I just stopped, but now, and I've been thinking and praying, do I carry this on? Do I move this forward? And I was like, yeah, and actually in the new year, there'll be a couple of videos coming out during December. Going to record one today about a project we've been doing about helping families who, because of the coronavirus and no fault of their own, and not being able to buy presents for their kids, and we come together as a church to get presents and to give them out. And so there's going to be a short video about that today, which is really exciting. I've also done my usual annual Advent devotional, so that's coming out every day, so keep an eye out for that. And so January is going to come back bigger and better, and I'm going to put more time into this, and I've been thinking a bit more and being a bit clearer on what I'm doing. So that's really exciting, but I wanted to do this to say it's been missing in action, and it is purely because when we are living in extraordinary times, and and my energy was just had to focus, and I got so tired this year. By October, November, I was really tired, and it's funny speaking to other vicars out there, pastors, whatever you call them, we are tired. A lot of people are tired. Even though we're spending more time locked down, not being able to get out as much, our energy's going a lot of other ways. And actually, tiredness is one of the biggest things that we have. And we just had lockdown 2 here in England, and that one really got me a lot more. Actually, it got a lot more people. And getting, in a sense, is kind of getting down because it was just different. And I don't know if it was because it was November and the nights are getting shorter. Like in the summer, it will be light till 10 o'clock in the UK. In the winter, it gets like dark at 4 o'clock, even before if it's raining. So this one was a bit harder. But we're through that now. We're still in coronavirus. We're still limited. There's certain things we can't do in church, certain things we can. But the good news is like we have grown our church in September when we came back from August. I came back from August, taking the whole of August off, because if I didn't use my holiday, it would carry over into next year, and the amount of holiday that I would have next year, it would be like I wouldn't be here for a quarter of the year. But when we came back in September, we started up a contemporary service that was kind of running once a month anyway here, and it really exploded and really engaged with a lot of people. And our traditional service, where we have communion, which is up there, and I dress in my robes, that grew as well. So through coronavirus, our church actually grew, and it's really, really exciting that across 2 services, our church was growing. And that's because of the energy putting in there. So that was really exciting, and we can carry that on now and work both. It didn't work well as well, being part-time. You think it's easy when you've got part-time, you can say I can concentrate on one part of my job on the few days that I'm working for the church, and then the other side I can do other things, and it never works like that. I was working part-time but working a lot of hours for the church, more than I actually should, but those are the times that we were in. Going to be better in my time going forward. So I'm back. That's the important thing. I am back, and we are in a beautiful church, and it's really active, and I'll update exactly what's going to go, what we've been doing in the new year, because things really are exploding. And when they say the church is in decline, it's really exciting when there's a church that's really being proactive and growing and reaching out to people and doing some great work in the community. And you'll see that next week in my video about this Box of Blessings initiative that we've done. So look forward to January, when we're going to get into some things. One thing I want to be looking at is all this crazy news around the world, all this crazy stuff happening, and how we respond to that as Christians. And I think I don't hear that too much. I hear some good people out there, but we need more voices speaking into that, and all these situations that we hear in a good way. And so, for example, before I go, I saw a video last night of a cafe in England, which is a Christian cafe called Salt and Light, overtly Christian, loads of Christian material out on the tables for people to read, and they got on their TV, they got the Bible that's being read, so it's got all the words of the Bible, and they turn the sound off so you can't hear it being read, but it's got all the words of the Bible. Someone went into that cafe, even though it's a Christian cafe, saw the words obviously speaking about sexuality and who you can and can't marry and sleep with and those things, and complained to the police. The police then went into this cafe and told the owner that they can't be playing the Bible because it's offensive. And we need to speak about these things as Christians. We are under attack, and how do we respond to those things? So that's going to be exciting, because that really is about living our faith out in the world today. We're going to get more persecuted, but Jesus told us that. So exciting things coming up, and more about my life as a vicar in this church and in this community. It's exciting, some other things as well. So there you are. There's an update. Been missing action, and it's slightly, coronavirus is there, but good news. Calling to grow the church, and that's worked in the right place that God wants me. So pray for that, pray for me, pray for this church as we continue that. And I'll see you in the new year. Have a great Christmas. Stay safe, as the new saying is, as we finish everything, don't we? And we say goodbye. Stay safe. Enjoy Christmas and Advent. Really important. Enjoy Advent. Spend time with God. Sign up to my devotional and enjoy that. Have a great new year, and I'll see you next year. Bye.